Hello everyone, welcome to Cornflower Crafts. I'm Corn and I have a project share. First off, not too long ago I hauled some ornaments from Dollar Tree. There were 7 pieces and I got the ones in a pink, they're kind of a mauvey pink, and this is what I turned them into. Now, I don't always do the boy gnomes. A lot of times I'll do a girl gnome too, but not this time. With the ornaments and everything, I thought I'd do all boys. And the reason I have them in teacups is because the ornaments are so slick. It's very hard to display them when they're not on a tree. So what I'll do is I'll just pick them up and bring them closer to the camera. But this one has a bell on the hat, and it also has a felt die cut that I did with a Christmas tree. And then to put snow on it, I took a number 2 round paintbrush and put some white chalk paint on it. That is from Waverly. And then this darling, this darling little deer is from Hobby Lobby. And then I put, for the star on the top, I put a little bit of bling. It's an iridescent one, but I don't know if the light's picking it up. Now, the top of this ornament is actually a sock remnant from doing my other gnomes. I had a remnant left, so that's what happened there. And I also have in the seam in the back, I placed a pipe cleaner. I doubled it and then placed that on the seam, and that's how I got it to curl around. And then the very first one I did is this one. And I know a lot of my subbies love the color blue, and this is going to be their favorite. And on the decorations for this one's hat, I think you all might have remembered when, oh, there's the color, by the way, of the ornaments. And remember when I hauled from, I think it's My Little Christmas, at Hobby Lobby, did a wreath in this with the iridescent and white, and I just thought, oh, I'm going to take that wreath apart so that I can decorate with it. Speaking of Hobby Lobby, this pretty satin ribbon rose came from their wedding section some time ago, and then this one I've had in my stash, and so that's, oh, and this is what I do. I have a white twine that I sew here that you can hang them up with. And I keep playing with their beards. But that's how this one came out. Because I play with their beards so much because I had them all nice and combed in the craft room, but bringing them down here, because I couldn't get them to stay put because the Christmas bulbs are so slick. It's like, ah. So we also have this little fella, and his decorations actually come from the Dollar Tree. They had like just a little bag of the dried pieces and then these little berries. And then I did buy, you know how they have the little greenery that you can add to trees and other goodies. Well, I cut that one, got up my wire cutters and did that one. And remember, y'all wondered what I was going to do with the burgundy felt. Well, there it is. Fleece. There it is. So that's how that one came out. And then this fella, the fleece on the top of it is from Dollar Tree, and it has the snowflakes on it already. I was going to do something else with some I wanted to do something else with a little touch of red with the gray. But then looking at the snowflakes and everything, I was like, no, I'm going to do a snowflake. And remember, I hauled this Dollar Tree, has these foam snowflakes with the glitter. And then I'm so happy to finally use this piece. It's very dimensional with the silver, but I thought that looked really nice there. And so that's how he turns out. Let me see if I can get him there where he's supposed to be. Oops, without messing everything up. Now I'm going to approach these from the other side of the camera. Let's see if that works. And then this little fella, Handsome said that he looked like him. Handsome has black hair, but his beard is no longer black. He's younger than I am, but it has a little bit of black in it, but not too much. At this time I used the same Dollar Tree greens here. This is Dollar Tree. That was in that same package. Then I did a little bling, green bling here, and then a deep red. Let me see if I can turn it. Well, and then I did the deep red ribbon rose on the side. And then, let me put him here. I'm going to grab this one. There's another sock remnant. And then I think you all know that I got the little gingerbread felt piece from Dollar Tree. And I did take her little flat bow off. And this is the same shade of green, but I put a dimensional bow up there with all that glitter. And because the hats are curved, I had to hold it down. It's fabric tack first, but then with that, when that adhered, then these little pieces wanted to come up. I did a little bit of hot glue under those so that everything would stay curved, you know. And when I asked him, you remember how Handsome said with the blonde faux fur, he said they have more fun. And so I asked this fella, do you have more fun? He said, yes, I'm the one that gets to eat the gingerbread. So, you know what I'm saying? So, and then lastly, I'm saving this little one for last because I tried to do a video in the craft room and having you guys with me to make it with me. And when I went to view it, when I stood up to stop, you know, say thank you for joining me, it didn't record. So very, very disappointed that we didn't get to do that together. But let me bring him around here so I can have a hard time looking at the monitor. But so here's how this little fella turned. I was hoping we could do this one together. It was my last one, but it didn't record, so I tried. But this one, I have his gray beard to match the gray in the fleece. And this fleece is also from Dollar Tree. And I think it was one of the children's scarves. And then I got out one of my metal dies and cut out the oval on my little, it's called a sidekick. And then this beautiful glittered snowflake is from Hobby Lobby. And then I thought it needs something else. So I went hunting in my sequins. And normally I would sew them on and do beading, but since I thought we were recording and everything, I didn't do that. I just, you know, put my fabric tack on here and everything, but then I was like, okay, it needs something. So I did the 2 shades of blue. And then I also put in the center of them some stickles. So that's how that one turned out. And like I said, I was trying to get us, you know, to do it together in the craft room, but to no avail. So that's how my ornaments my large ornaments came out. I'm hoping to do some smaller ones if I have time. But I think you all are probably like me. Christmas is seriously right around the corner. But I think, you know, a lot of us have so much to create and so much to do before then. But I thought I'd show you guys, and like I said, I tried to get y'all to come along with me, and Handsome tried the camera and everything, so he said, no, nothing's wrong there, so I guess it was me. And I'd like to thank you all so much for joining me today, and I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening. Take good care. Bye-bye.